Hey guys, welcome to Tiny Kitchen. Today we're going to be making pork chop steak casserole. What you'll need is 2 cans of Campbell's consommé soup, 2 French onion soups, 3 cups of rice, and your pork chop season or the meat of your choice. All right, let's get started. Okay guys, I am getting ready to make pork chop casserole. Now, with that being said, I really don't like to buy the pork chop when it doesn't have a lot of fat because it tends to get dry. So today, for the purpose, I'm going to use the pork steaks. And these are really good to make as a pork chop casserole. And when I get home, I'll show you what else I do. Okay? Okay guys, so I have washed my pork chop steaks. And as you can see, I seasoned them very well. When you get ready to bake them, you're going to need something this big. You're going to need the big one. And what I've used to season it with has been this, the fajita badilla mix, garlic. But this one I make my own mix. So this one has garlic, oregano, salt, and a little bit of black pepper. I just mix everything in there. I added a little bit of rice vinegar and a little bit of the soy sauce. And that's all I've done. Now I'm going to cover it up and put it in the fridge. And tomorrow I will bring you back so I can show you how I make it. Okay? I also wanted to mention real quick, do not be intimidated by the seasoning. Honestly, you can season it with whatever seasoning of your choice, whatever you like. I used to season it and I would use the Italian seasoning packs, you know, those little white packs. And I would do that with soy sauce. You can do that as well. But the thing to keep in mind is to season it very well because you're going to use the drippings of when you brown your pork chops, and you're going to combine it with those drippings with your soups. And it calls for 2 cans of beef consommé soup and 2 cans of French onion soup, Campbell's that is. So I just wanted to share with you. And if you don't have those packets, honestly, just season it to your liking, whatever it is that you like. If you like just to season it with salt and pepper, then do that. But realize that you want your meat to be tasty, though. But that's all I wanted to share for now. Tomorrow when I get ready to start cooking it and brown it, I'll bring you back to show you what I do. Good morning, everyone. I am bringing you in just to show you my next step. So the first thing I did when I got up this morning, I took my meat out of the refrigerator because I wanted to allow it to get to room temperature. What I'm doing here is I'm browning it. You're not looking to cook it all the way. All you're looking for is to give it some color because you don't want your meat to be pale when you get ready to assemble it and bake it. So, still not as dark as I would like it. I'll bring you back when I'm done. As you can see, let me just mention, I didn't add anything to the pan because the pork is going to render its own fat, so you don't need to add any fat to it, okay? I'll bring you back when I'm done. Hey guys, so I am back. Okay, let me just first explain. The things that you will need to make this recipe, and I know you can't see me very well, but I want you to see what I'm working with here. So I'm trying to get it where you can see the items and not necessarily see me. All right, guys, so I am back because I want to show you the color that I'm looking for. I'm going to take it off the burner so it doesn't keep making that sound. But you see how pretty it is, this color? This is what you're looking for. And all you're going to do is you're going to place it gently on top of your rice. You're not going to overcrowd, so you got to be strategic about this. Okay, guys, so I am ready. My meat is done. All I'm going to do is place it here, like I said, like so. Oh boy, this one is... Place this one here. Like that. This one, I don't know, maybe see that one, I dropped this one, but let me see if I can move it without disturbing too much. This one will go here in the middle like this, see? And this one, oh boy, I'll probably put here, and that's okay. So now what I'm gonna do, the drippings that I have here, I'm gonna pour my soup there. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. I already have the stove, or the oven, should I say, warming up at 350. And I put the rack on the third, from the bottom up, on the third rack. I put it there, and then I'm just mixing my soups like this. See that? This is all that you do, guys, seriously. And then this. So I want to get all the drippings. And then one of the most important things that you'll do in this recipe is when you're pouring it, go on top of the pork chop, because you don't want to disturb the rice to come up, okay? Actually, the pork steaks. So all I'm gonna do now is this. I'll need both hands because this is heavy for me. And then this is what you're gonna do. Oops, see, like this. On top of the pork chops. You wanna make sure that your rice has, you know, that it has sauce, that it has the liquid there. So what I do, sometimes I jimmy it a little bit just to make sure. And there you have it. See that? And now all that is left to do, you're going to cover it just like this. And you're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 1 hour. Okay? And right now my oven is still warming up. As soon as it reaches the 350, I'll put it in for an hour and I'll bring you back when it's all done. Okay, lovely. So it's been an hour. I'll show you how this turned out, okay? So let's see here what we have. Let me turn this off, the timer, because I have the other one that I'm getting ready to... Look at that. Isn't this a thing of beauty, you guys? Oh, it smells amazing. And this is what you want to do. And I'm just going to show you this. So when you make it, you know how to, you know, make sure that your rice is done. Now, the rice appears to be done. But you see that? It's still a little bit too moist. So I'm going to cover it up and leave it in there. And when that happens, all you got to do is put this back. I try and lift up my pork chops gently so I can move my rice around. And maybe it's because I had it on a thing that's not, it normally takes an hour to bake. But I think I'm gonna move it down to the other rack because the rice is not completely done. And this is good that this happened because then you can see it for yourself too. And you know what to do. What I do is I just kind of give it a nice little turn around here. And then I, yeah, I'm gonna have to, it's still moist. It still has some juice in there. So it just needs to cook a little bit longer, like I said. Oh yeah, definitely. Because it's not cooked all the way. And that is perfectly fine. As long as you come in here and you kind of twiddle around and give it like another 15 or so minutes. I'm going to move it to the lower rack because I think that is too high up and it needed to be, you know, in the other one. So this is a good thing. So if that happens to you, you know what to do. You say, oh my God, what am I going to do now? So this is what you do. Bring this up. Take this, put it on the lower one. And then just put it on this one. I think I had it too high up. And that's probably where I went wrong. But I'm going to give it another 20 minutes. Just to make sure. And actually, you know, I'm sorry. Actually, it always comes out for me within the hour. I probably just needed to put it in the lower rack instead of the middle rack. But you can see more or less what it looks like. When it's completely done, I'm going to bring you back. I am excited that this happened, however, because this way, if it happens to you, you know what to do, okay? And if it happens to you and the rice happens to not be fully cooked, but there isn't a lot of moisture in there, or a little bit of the liquid still in there, then you can drizzle just a little bit of water on the rice and put it back in, and you should be fine. Okay, I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, my lovely, so I put it to bake again for 20 minutes, and I just want to show you, see the difference. Look at this rice. It is absolutely, it's moist, but it's absolutely done. And I wanted you to get a close-up of it, okay? It looks amazing, you guys. Tell me if that's not a thing of beauty. Just tell me. Anyway, I hope you like this video, and please give it a thumbs up if you do. It helps my channel, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos. I will say I don't post videos frequently because my meals take a bit of time, but I just wanted to show you this, and I hope you like it. Thank you.